So Steve, I know you're got your hands full still. You've mentioned several of those things, and there's so many stories I'd love to dive into with Covert Cows. And, I guess that's part of the reason of writing a book is so people read those stories and so we don't regurgitate them on a podcast. But tell us what has your focused desire, intention right now, and like, why should it be ours?
Well, I think for me, and I've alluded to it, but I'll state it another way. God has given each of us, if we're believers, He's given each of us a story. And if we're believers, it means it's a story that honors Christ and honors God's leadership in our life. And as Paul urged Timothy, we have a responsibility to tell the story. And so what still motivates me is where are there opportunities for me to tell my story, whether it's on the golf course or in a small mentoring group. I'm going to do a new leadership session for some new Chick-fil-A leaders next week. I'm not charging for that.
Right.
They need to hear God's story in that business, and they need to hear it firsthand, not secondhand. And so to the degree that I can tell firsthand stories about God's hand of leadership in my life, my family's life, the business life, I'm looking for those opportunities, not to promote myself, simply because I feel like stewardship of talent and money, but also our story, is at the core of who we ought to be. And particularly as you get into the fourth quarter, you're more sensitive to being a great steward. And right now, I don't know about you, but I have less money to steward, but I still have time and I still have the story. So that's what I'm focused on.